Hello, Poncho here. Back to continue from where we left off last time, which is the Battle of
and his
Changban.
sworn brothers fight any
Have you heard?
Recommended rank level is 44. We are 56, and we gotta deal with Liu Bei. Xiangyang Castle, Xiangyang County, non-Commander, Jing Province.
Liu Song was surprisingly quick to make his decision. He hung his head and surrendered as soon as he realized his cause was lost.
Liu Bei and his people escaped from Xiangyang. Now he is heading for Jiangxia, no doubt to appeal for aid from Liu Qi, Liu Song's older brother.
Liu Bei and his people? That is unusual for both the leader and the peasants who willingly follow him.
Not for Liu Bei. He has the power to sway people to his will. It is not surprising he is able to command such loyalty.
I would scarce believe it possible, but the evidence is there before us, and I cannot deny it. Now quickly, gather your best men and go after him. We cannot let him reach Jiangxia under any circumstances.
So this is everyone who can make it. I must not have given enough notice. No matter. I'll start by explaining the situation. After we invaded Jing Province, Governor Liu Song offered his surrender. We can safely assume that this puts Jing into the hands of Cao Cao. However, this victory has been tainted. Many peasants followed Liu Bei after he fled from Liu Song's side. Liu Bei refused to leave them behind, so they started marching together. For the people to leave their homeland behind like that, they must admire Liu Bei greatly. This isn't the first time his appeal has led to such unforeseen circumstances. We must end him before he can weaponize this charisma. Right now, we only have Zhang Liao, me, and you. The rest of our allies will arrive eventually, but it would be terrible to have to wait and watch Liu Bei escape right before our eyes. So for now, even if it's just the three of us, we're going after him. Only engage the enemy to get them out of your way, choose your battles wisely, and keep going, no matter what anyone says to you. We are joining Cao Cao on his path to supremacy, and that means we must be ready to be feared. I understand. Yes, I suppose you always do speak your mind, but that only further demonstrates the value of your alliance with Cao Cao. The sooner we catch up to Liu Bei, the better. But after we cross Changban Bridge, the terrain will be a challenge. That's where you come in. Your eyes will be a real asset. If you read the movement of the wind, you may be able to find unseen paths that will let us take Liu Bei by surprise. Enough talk, we need to move out before Liu Bei slips beyond our grasp. Alright. Let's begin battles. Work my way down to capture that first base.
Is worth any.
Go and get them!
Look!
Let's go!
It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
And I just run past
We
him,
don't have
actually.
time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei!
Show them your resolve! You won't be reaching Lord Liu Bei without cutting me down first!
I admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words.
Ah, you finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei.
Out of my way! Damn you! I shall
Probably
slay
should've
Liu
went the other
Bei
way,
myself! Cao Cao soldiers! Someone help us! Take this! We're saved! Easy.
This is that gang right there.
Let's run while we can!
You go ahead, brother!
brother. Zhao Yun and I shall hold them here.
But... very well. But you are to return alive and unharmed, you hear?
Somebody, please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Ado! He's been left behind!
Lord Zhang Fei, let me go. We hold the position here. I shall bring back Ado. Forward, march!
Cowardly servants of Tao Tao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. Come at me if you crave death!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
March, it's good to see you unharmed.
The enemy officer
Shall protect you with my life.
March!
It's no use. That means nothing. He stands alone. Surround him! All my might!
this territory. The enemy officer
Bring it
has
on!
been defeated.
Too long.
Take you all on at once!
Let's go. We managed to cut them off just like Lord Jiashu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on.
Look! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
I gotta deal with Zhang Fei.
We bear Lord Liu Bei's ideals like they were our own.
Yep.
We shall
He's not
never
gonna let me just
forsake
run
the
past him,
common
is he?
people.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
We defeat this officer, and the people will flee.
Just walk past
We
him.
need not scare the peasants more than necessary.
Huh? You thought you could just get past me? You'll
Yeah, I
never
did,
reach
actually.
Liu Bei! Come fight the mighty Zhang Fei of Yan!
Take that! Time to attack!
Stop that.
Let's go! Time to attack! An opening!
You're done for!
I see it! Take this!
Feel my wrath!
Take this!
Easy.
Now!
Easy.
I see it! Take this! I see it! Take this! Nice.
Feel my wrath!
Take this! Time to end this!
What is this?
The enemy officer
Look!
has been
Cao
defeated.
Cao's
Too much
soldiers
time
have
on
gone
that
away!
Let's go.
Quickly! Let's flee now while we can!
Okay, looks like he stopped.
Damn it! I gotta retreat for now. I hope you can get away safely, brother.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing me.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Oh yeah, I found him.
Take this! With all my might! You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue.
Take this! Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Now advance! Let's go. That's Cao Cao's main force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry. The enemy officer
as I can.
has been defeated.
I've been bested. Between
The enemy
Tony
officer
here
has
and
been
Hugo
defeated.
Leon, I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
Things are looking bad,
This has been brutal.
but I refuse to
I
consider.
don't know how much more I can take.
Whoa. Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
All my might.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Time to act. Is this the end for me? After all the sacrifices my comrades have made for me, this is how I repay them.
Take this!
Lord Liu Bei, we'll hold them off. Escape while you can.
He ain't going nowhere.
Show our children and grandchildren. Showing them a world in which they can live freely.
The enemy
and without
officer
strife.
has been defeated.
You have my word. I will make it a reality.
I am ready.
Looking rough.
Whoa! Take this!
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed.
Gets away after I kick his butt.
So, Liu Bei's escaped us again.
I truly thought we had him. It should have been over.
So now what?
There's no point continuing this chase any further. We would just be sacrificing more men.
It pains me to say it, but I agree. I'll gather our troops and withdraw to Shangyang.
Good. Liu Bei, just as I foresaw, you have become the main obstacle standing in my way. But if you insist on taking to the skies like a dragon, you leave me no choice but to shoot you down. It is down to fate now. When we meet again, we will find out once and for all which of us has been chosen by the heavens.
What a battle. I can scarcely believe all that happened. Lord Cao Yun, charging alone through Cao Cao's camp. Lord Zhang Fei, standing alone and fighting what seemed like an entire army. Despite knowing the danger, the people of Xiangyang were following Lord Liu Bei all the way to Jiangsha. I doubt anyone ever imagined such a thing was possible. Did you?
Only Liu Bei could accomplish that.
Yes, exactly. I think so too. Only those who have experienced it themselves can understand the mysterious sway that Lord Liu Bei holds over the people. People's hearts are a strange and puzzling thing. With heart alone, a mediocre warrior can transform himself into an army of one, while powerless peasants can be turned into a mighty army. That is why Cao Cao fears Lord Liu Bei, his power to sway the hearts of the people. That alone makes him more formidable than the mightiest warrior. But then, hearts are also fickle and change like the wind. Lord Cao Cao seeks to govern the world with reason. This is a firmer foundation, and that is why I believe he is the stronger of the two. But which of these two ways will sway the people? Which path does the world seek from its heroes? Perhaps the next battle will provide the answer.
Alright, no letters, so there's no need to be in here. Let's go speak to Cao Cao.
Liu Bei has moved from Zhangsha to Fangkou. He may be seeking refuge with the Sun clan.
The Sun clan. They were in their prime under Sun Ce, but since the succession, they have been weakened by internal conflict and intrigue.
That said, Wu remains one of the most powerful forces in the realm today, comparable only to ourselves and to Liu Zhang of Bashu. I imagine Liu Bei is carefully considering who to ally with against us. Liu Zhang or Sun Quan.
Of those two, Sun Quan is the clear choice. Consider his officers, Cheng Pu, Huang Gai, and Heng Dong, followed by Zhou Yu and Lu Su. A fine mix of age and wisdom with youth and intelligence.
Yes, but we have the superior force and an overwhelming advantage in numbers. We could try to contact Wu and ask for their surrender.
Yes. If they were wise and the terms were fair, they would surely consider it, especially once they see the size of our army.
It's worth a try. Send an envoy. Sun Jian or Sun Ce would simply reject the offer no matter the terms. But with Sun Quan in charge, perhaps they will listen to reason.
And if they do refuse our terms, we will simply apply pressure on the Sun clan and fracture their coalition.
Yes, and while we wait for a reply, we can continue training our naval forces.
Our troops are men of the plains, not the sea. We need experienced naval officers to make them into seafarers.
Wu is located on the banks of the Yangtze River, and they likely have sailors aplenty. Whereas I doubt our army holds a single experienced mariner.
Perhaps we could enlist the help of the officers we captured in Jing. Many of them are well versed in naval matters.
We have little choice in the matter. We cannot avoid a fight on the river and will need their aid. Reorganize our forces, taking into account our disadvantage on the water. We want as many ships and men as we can afford. This may be our only opportunity to smash those who oppose us in one fell swoop. We cannot afford to let it slip from our grasp.
Cao Cao sent a letter urging Sun Quan to surrender. The reply he received days later was a clear refusal. So they have chosen death. Those who resist must be obliterated. Calmly, Cao Cao issues the order. The battle at CHIBI is about to begin.
I did not expect them to reject our terms. A wandering general with barely an army to his name convinced them to join him in fighting the greatest army in the realm.
By sheer force of will, he's dragged the whole nation into his war. Liu Bei's is as troublesome as I feared.
What say you, my lord? It is no small matter to go to war against a nation as powerful as Wu.
It changes nothing. Our goal remains the same. We will continue the naval training and trust in our strategy to win the day. If we fool ourselves into thinking he is guided by anything other than emotion and instinct, the road to victory will be hard. We can only defeat Liu Bei with our own logic and reason.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains.
The Battle of CHIBI. The one mission I hated the most because everything's just on fire. I am not ready for this one.
Why, if it isn't Shishu? How long has it been?
Pangtong, what brings you here?
I'm here to respond to an offer. Lord Cao Cao has asked me to join his army.
What? When did that happen?
You too, eh?
You don't sound pleased, Shishu. As long as I've known you, you've always chosen the difficult road. I wish you'd try doing what you want more often.
What I want? Well, that's easier said than done. I'm no sleeping dragon, nor am I a fledgling phoenix. I've neither talons to catch the clouds, nor wings to soar through the sky. I'm bound to land, a humble woodlouse hurrying about its business.
No man is without shackles, no matter how free he thinks he is. That goes for peasants, generals, and yes, even Zhuge Liang. But even shackled, it is up to each of us to decide how to make the most of our situation.
Oh?
Yes, dragons and phoenixes soar through the sky, but we must not overlook the mice and lice scurrying upon the ground. They may sometimes gaze up at the great flying beasts with envy, but then they grit their teeth and carry on with their own business. That is how you've always been, and I admire you for it.
Lord Pangtong, Lord Cao Cao wishes to see you. He is waiting in his tent.
Ah, duty calls, and this old phoenix must heed the summons. Until next time, then.
Pangtong.
Ah, it's you. But I suppose it's only natural we'd run into each other.
Yeah, why is he here?
Simple. I'm in Lord Cao Cao's service now. When two men have different aspirations, it's only natural that they each follow their own path, which is what we've decided to do. These are turbulent times, after all. Your own path's taken a few twists and turns, hasn't it? No man under heaven has the right to gainsay another man's path, not when he's chosen it of his own volition. This path that I'm on now, well, it's the one I've chosen. And I won't be stepping off it, no matter what anyone says.
We have enough ships and enough men. We also have the fledgling Phoenix's plan and an insider. We've done all we can to prepare.
But even so, the joint forces of Sinchuan and Liu Bei are deployed on the Yangtze River and at CHIBI, ready and waiting for our assault. Soldiers are valuable, not to be sacrificed. If the enemy were wise, they would never fight a battle that they thought they were destined to lose.
So you're saying they see a path to victory?
In numbers, we have the overwhelming advantage, but we must entertain the idea that they have devised the means to level the odds.
That makes sense. But what could it be?
Here, what worries me most is the chance of a fire attack. A massive fleet of vessels, packed tight on a river, will be a tempting target. But such an attack is risky. It's more than just setting a few fires amongst the enemy. Flame is a fickle enemy. Depending on the direction of the wind, the blaze can easily be swept towards one's own ships and men. The great Sun Tzu himself warned that fire attacks should only be used under certain circumstances.
The direction of the prevailing winds on the Yangtze seemed to preclude the possibility of a fire attack. For this reason, I too support Lord Pangtong's proposal. We should chain our ships together and form a stable platform across the river.
This would address the problem of our soldiers getting seasick. But what if the winds were to change direction?
I doubt that would happen. It's not impossible, I grant you that, but still, unlikely.
Which is why we will be counting on you. We may have cause to call upon your power as the Guardian of Peace.
You have the power to read the movement of the air itself, yes? Which means you'll be able to tell us the instant the winds change direction.
I'll give it the old college try.
Thank you. We are counting on you.
I've been relying on your extraordinary talents for a long time now. Ever since we fought the Yellow Turbans many moons ago. You mustn't forget that more than any man, I know exactly what you're capable of. Now is the time to claim the mantle of greatness.
So much faith in me.
After all, you are my Zluan, remember?
Do you have a moment? I have a request for you. Soon we'll be fighting the decisive battle at CHIBI, and I want you to be at my side. Lord Chunyo, Lord Chunyu, and Jia Shu, we know this battle will be full of danger and hidden perils. The problem is, none of us know exactly what they might be, and we've no way of figuring out either. We just don't know enough. We won't know the dangers until we stand on the battlefield itself, feel the shaking beneath our feet, taste the currents in the air. And Who better to figure out those signs than you and me? Together we can roam the battlefield and snuff out the dangers as soon as they appear. If we do this, we lay the foundations for certain victory, and in turn pave the way for Lord Cao Cao's conquest. So let us go, together.
I would love to live through this.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
They say Cao Cao's army.
See what's in the shop then. Incense of Alacrity. Increase endurance, recovery speed. Buy that though. Well. Instantly enables you to switch to your companion. Ooh. Okay.
Let's put money on it. Who do you think will rule this when it's all over?
See if there's anybody to bond with real quick.
I miss the days when thieves were a timid.
Oh, it's you.
230 coins. Yaochan in G province.
Go show him what you're made of.
Where is she? Oh.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an
Check.
underling.
Jing province. Yang. Yu. Lily.
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people of Hebei for being a just ruler. It's so sad that he passed.
She not here? She'll spawn
I
later.
wonder... whatever...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan
Another war?
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon.
The final battle will soon be upon.
I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery before the fighting starts.
Wang Yun, I leave my daughter in your hands. It won't be long before I leave this world, and the consequences of all the choices I had to make in the service of the Emperor to keep the world from falling into chaos are finally catching up with me. I have no regrets, but there are some things that still weigh on my heart, and so I have written them in this letter which may or may not reach you. First, I must apologize. I am sorry. All those years ago when your village was destroyed, I did not but stand by and watch. The Imperial Court must have seen the disobedience of the Guardians of Peace as a threat. And as for Diao Chan, who I took in and raised as my own daughter, she underwent grueling training to repay her debt to me. Although she is kind-hearted, she played her role as the blade that enforces my will with the utmost diligence. Before I saw how gifted she was, I was never able to treat her only as a daughter and allow her to enjoy a quiet life. And even now that we have successfully carried out our plan, she still serves me dutifully, even at the cost of setting aside her true desires. From what I can tell, your hearts are drawn together, are they not? If that is the case, go to her, go to that lonely village under the flowers in full bloom. You will find her there.
I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
They say Cao Cao's army is gathering a huge fleet.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia...
Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his eye. Everyone's always talking about Lord Cao Cao now.
Yo, is this where I find out she was the child in the village that we were protecting? Ain't no way.
Is this a dream? The one I've wanted to see for so long is right here, in front of me. Still, the reality of this hits me harder than I ever could have imagined. You shouldn't even be here. But I'm glad you are. I really wanted to see you. So you felt the same way? Here you are in front of me, undeniably flesh and blood. And yet, this feels like some sort of self-indulgent fantasy.
I mentioned the letter. Let's see what she thinks about that.
I just received Father's letter as well. It would seem he arranged for agents to deliver them to us from the shadows when the time was right. Even so, he gave no exact date. Just that we should meet beneath flowers in full bloom. As you are now, you walk in the light. Someone like me is in no position to associate with you. That is why I decided not to interact with you. Yet, I have ended up meeting you here in the dead of night. Could you find it in your heart to forgive me? Despite my shame?
There's nothing to forgive. Why did you leave? Try this one.
In the light of these stars, I fear I am tempted to lay bare my most intimate of thoughts. It would seem the time has come to explain why I disappeared. After he defeated Dongjul, Father fell to the blade of an assassin hired by Li Shui's faction.
Oh.
Although he said I was just a tool for him, I lost the man who loved me like a real daughter. So too did I lose the need to dance in the darkness for Father's ambitions. I could have taken up with Lu Bu, but that was not an option. For you see, there was no room in my heart for anyone but you.
I wish you'd rely on me, so then why?
Were I by your side, the path of light you began to tread would have been stained with darkness. That is how deep the rot runs within me. Your existence is much like this starlight, gently illuminating me in the darkness. A fleeting light that vanishes come daybreak. I shall etch that radiance into my heart, and no matter how hard life becomes, I shall wait for the next morning to come. You exist in a place beyond my reach.
I feel the same way about you. I want to see you again.
You do? But that can't... To be completely honest, I have yet to sort out my feelings. Still, I can say this much. If the day comes where we can meet beneath flowers in full bloom once again, I suspect I may be a bit more receptive to your invitation. Until that day comes, be well, my beloved.
Eat Lubu, and we took his girl.
Alright. I wonder, whatever happened to the young lady?
Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his...
Another war?
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living...
The final battle will soon be... I would love to live through this. Come back here and have a celebratory drink.
Save before we do this battle. Here we go.
It is almost time to set out. This will be the greatest battle yet. Are you ready for it?
Not even a little bit.
Good. Then let us go. From this moment on, you must be on your guard at all times.
Let's begin.
Fleet stands ready upon the river. It is time. We will devour the Sun Liu alliance and take the next great step on our path to supremacy.
Yes.
Allow me to lay out our situation. After chasing Liu Bei from Changban, our forces have continued southward and have now reached the Yangtze River. However, we have been intercepted by Wu. They have allied themselves with Liu Bei and hope to turn us away at CHIBI. The leader of Wu, Sun Quan, has rejected Lord Cao Cao's call for surrender and made himself an ally of the weakened Liu Bei. On the face of it, it's a foolish alliance, and that leads me to believe there is something else at play here.
Yes.
Liu Bei has a knack for defying the odds, but it's hard to imagine they would wager their kingdom's future on the man's luck alone.
Yep.
Exactly. But if this isn't some desperate last stand, what is it? They must have some gambit they're hoping to pull off. That's why we need to keep Lord Cao Cao's safety in mind, no matter what they attempt.
I agree.
Agreed. As long as our Lord is safe, we have options. We are starting off in a highly advantageous position, after all. Now, let us discuss tactics. First, we will send elite troops by the boat from the east and west to destabilize their guard. The defector from Wu, Lord Huanggai, has told us that they use archers for defense. They will be our first targets. Once they are eliminated, our main fleet will advance from the center, swallowing the entirety of their main force. The ships in our fleet are connected by chains, creating footing that is solid as the ground itself. Our rapid deployment across the river was made possible only by Lord Pangtong, the great strategist known as the Fledgling Phoenix. There is, admittedly, the worry of fire attacks upon our vessels, but the direction of the wind is in our favor.
Yes.
Any fire should fly right back into their faces, but as you know, there are no absolutes in battle. You shall act as a safeguard. If your eyes perceive anything amiss, please protect Lord Cao Cao.
Yes.
We're counting on you.
Yes.
That's right, Ziluan. My bird with eyes, like the dawn sky, my fate is in your hands. Okay, take Guo Jia with me. There's only one base there? No, two. Do I really need Drum of the Siege? I'll go Ravenous Spirit Amulet.
With me here.
Now go. All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Time to advance!
Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs to protect our land and maintain our pride!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
Let loose a rain of arrows! Do not let the enemy approach! All units, strengthen your guard!
Let's go. Come now.
Repel the hostile offensive!
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
Now, what chance of victory does the enemy believe they have? It would be in our best interest to find out for ourselves. We should be more than enough to fulfill such a task. Let us go.
The final battle is at hand. Behold, I shall join the fray!
Nice.
Time to act.
Nice. So you've come. But it shall not be so easy to slip past me.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become
The enemy
friends.
officer has been defeated.
Take this seat.
Take this.
Easy.
Turn the tables.
I'm down.
All my might. Time to act. Time to act. Take this.
Somehow, we made it. Now, let's do this!
Take this! We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have!
Whoa. With all my might. I've simply been bested.
The enemy officer
Forget I was ever here! Until next time!
Nice. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ling Tong is there. Bang.
Let's go.
Try this on for size.
Looking rough.
Time to act. Let's go. Time to act. An opening.
Since the enemy's plan is unclear, there's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
Easy.
Very well. Time to rub salt into the wound, as it were.
Take that.
Damn. How did they get behind us? Easy. This just became a lot more complicated.
It is time.
Oh, here we
I
go.
shall pray to invoke the winds.
Take this. Time to act.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy
March
officer
forward.
has been defeated. As expected, you have bared your fangs at me.
Let's go.
This is in line with my predictions.
The enemy shows no signs of going on the offensive. Could they truly be waiting for the wind to change?
Now, I will begin my prayer. I shall summon the greatest gale I can muster.
Zhuge Liang is praying? There must be some other meaning behind it.
Let's go.
Okay, you give up. You'll get what's coming next time.
With all my might.
Came running out despite the risks, huh? I admire the courage. Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
The odds are overwhelmingly in our
officer
favor.
has been defeated.
All the more reason to remain ever vigilant.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time.
I hope this surprises you.
We have to endure their assault for now.
I shall pull back for now. But next time, I will not fall so easily.
How dare you to try and best me and my bow?
You aren't even using a bow.
This relentless rain
You're
of
using
arrows
wheels.
has slowed our advance to a crawl. We must deal with their archers first and foremost. Start the advance!
An opening.
Good. We have penetrated their defenses. Now to crush them like ants.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So this is their aim.
Time to attack.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
All my might.
Turn the tables. Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
With all my might.
Now this is what I call intense.
Easy.
I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no
The enemy
mercy.
officer
Get
has
out of
been
my
defeated.
sight if you wish to live.
Let's go.
Commence the advance.
Base here.
Is that the wrong guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come to show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
I can fight no longer. I must escape while my body still allows it.
An opening.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
This territory is ours.
Say for argument's sake that they compel the very winds to change direction. Not even such a miracle could change the outcome of this battle. We have already advanced so far that if they attempted to set fire to our ships,
Hey,
it would
Xiao
spread
Yun.
to their own.
Oh, you're good. You're quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken
Duel
so
him
easily.
to get rid of him as quickly as I can.
Time to attack.
Stop that.
An opening. Tables turned. Now. Time to attack. All my might.
The enemy officer.
The
has
enemy
been
seems
defeated.
convinced that the winds will change, and that they'll be able to set fire to our ships regardless of how the battle unfolds.
Everybody's over there.
Ah, I see. In this situation, only one would be capable of setting fire to our ships.
Take out Chaku.
And that would be an ally. The enemy's plan hinges on someone among us.
Take that.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken.
See it.
We shall meet again.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we know.
Sorry, Jiraiya.
Have defeated the enemy officer!
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable.
Take this.
Whoa. Felled by dozens of necks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will not be where I die. However.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. Let's fall back and attempt to regroup.
The Huang guy has retreated.
And get the
Even
Huang
so,
guy coming.
our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
With all my might.
I beg of you, do not miss the moment that the wind changes.
I will break you.
The enemy's plan likely depends on that very moment.
Take that.
I imagine they will set fires deep within our
The enemy
ranks.
officer has been
I have
defeated.
an idea where they will be. Search the area the moment you sense a change in the wind.
There.
Let's go.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me! I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
I do not sense anything suspicious nearby. It would seem the time has not yet come. We must remain vigilant for any change in the wind, and then come back. The enemy will grow wary if we linger here. We must return to the battle until the time is right.
Can't go that way. Whoopsie. Oh, that wind?
The winds have begun to shift. Can we make it in time?
Good thing I was still basically here.
Is everyone ready? We need to act as one. Advance!
Lord Huanggai, what are you doing here? Well, you don't actually need to answer that. I already know that. You are the spark to light the fire.
So, you caught on to our plan then. It matters not. You will die before you can tell anyone.
Turn the tables.
He thought he was
Take
slick.
this with all my might. Has Zhuge Liang summoned this wind?
Is he able to get
Such
back
a
up?
feat could not be accomplished by a mere man.
We are facing an enemy who possesses almost divine power. Anything is possible at this point.
Okay, he can.
Whoa. A display of higher power to
I
strike
dodged
fear in
that.
the enemy's heart. So this too was an effect of that prayer. He is a formidable foe indeed.
That's it. The winds have changed. This is going to work.
We've not a moment to waste. We must stop Huang Gai. Post haste.
This is how
The situation is in our favor. Time to go all out.
Damn, he got yeeted.
With all my might. Turn the tables.
Let's go.
The
I'm
wind
fast enough.
blows strong from the southeast. The time has come.
I must say, playing the role of a traitor cuts deep into one's soul. But I was able to infiltrate deep into the enemy's ranks. It was worth it in the end. Set the fires! Commence the counterattack!
We couldn't stop them.
Really?
The fight will be tough going forward.
What? Fire! It's spreading!
That's a bunch of bullshit.
They've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side. We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste!
Yeah! You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
With all my might.
At this rate, our victory is all but assured. My work here is done.
Take this.
The ships go up in flames one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall.
The enemy officer
It was you who suggested
has been
this, was it
defeated.
not, Pang Tong? If I did not know better, I would say. Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them.
Turn the tables.
Everybody's being so ratty.
An opening. See it. An opening. Nice. Time to attack. Time to act. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears the resistance is futile.
I may not be able to make it through this.
Take this.
You may taste victory in this moment. Savor it, for you'll see me again.
Take this.
It pains me that we played right into the enemy's hands. But that is why we must come back. Even stronger.
How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
And now, my work here is done. It's about time I return to my true allies. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
Tall. A free spirit, if I have ever seen one.
Take this.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Here's the resistance is futile.
He caught us completely unawares. And now isn't the time to despair. I must hurry back to Lord Cao Cao.
Take this. I see it. Let's go.
With all my might.
Looking rough.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
Time to act.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Take with all my might.
You ready for this?
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Tables turned. The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
I see it.
Damn. Won't give us a chance to regroup. Have no choice.
Looking rough.
Forget about victory. I command you all to survive. Head north. Distance yourselves from the battlefield.
Let's end this.
I'm done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Onwards! Follow your general! Forward march!
We're nearly there, Lord Cao Cao. Please, don't lose hope.
You got me. Best I fall back and get my head straight.
They've hit us hard. We must report back to Lord Cao Cao.
Nice. Time to act. Time to act.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
An opening.
Never did I think this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
I'm afraid I've got no choice but to fall back, you bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is fun. This is fun.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
I hope this surprises you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end it. Let's go. Take this.
Easy.
An opening.
Easy.
Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back. Oh boy, you really are amazing. I'm glad you're with us.
Are you here to face me? Counting on you. Let's go.
The finale.
Nice. The time is right. Go.
Hold these ponies.
With all my might.
Try this on for size.
Tables turned. Take that.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Give it a shot. With all my might. Give it a shot. Looking rough. With all my might. With all my might. Time to act.
It's a predicament.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope. Take this.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Now. I've been waiting for this.
Easy.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Appears the resistance is futile.
I must retreat for now. The enemy officer
Next time,
has been defeated.
it will be different.
Whoa. Let's go. Looking rough.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Simply the enemy officer
I was
has
ever
been
here.
defeated.
Until next time.
Let's go.
I must retreat and rethink my plans. Things are looking rough.
I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Whoa.
See it.
With all my might. Looking rough.
Try.
Turn the tables. With all my might.
Try.
Nice.
Lamentable outcome.
Take this.
I need to fall back.
Easy.
All my might.
Let's cover some ground.
We're here for you. Rough.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
This is fine. Take this. Whoa. See it.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Guess I let my
The enemy officer
give up.
has been defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
Let's go.
You would refuse me?
So, you are here to stop me.
This is how you
Let's end this. There's no need for words.
I will simply do all I can to fend you off.
I'll show you what I'm made of. I soon Shun shall take you on.
Got you.
Finish it! Cao! Prepare yourself! Your life shall end here!
Cannot stop now. We must break through and continue our escape. Appears the resistance is futile.
Easy.
Take this.
How about this?
Looking rough.
Behold my power!
Nice. With all my might.
Let's cover
So this is the ring.
All my might. Behold my power. Take this. Time to act. Behold my power. An opening.
How about
You are mine.
Don't stop!
Get ready.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I'll go on you.
Be gone.
Easy.
Jesus Christ.
An opening. Time to attack. Take that.
Easy.
An opening. Nice.
Easy.
An opening. Let's end this. No. The enemy officer
has been destroyed.
defeated.
Now where did you go, guys?
I've been looking forward
I
to
see.
this. I'm not gonna
Knock
hold
one out the
back.
air.
You have the honor of facing me in battle. Let's go. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat.
Let's go.
You game! You're the best ally that one can ask for.
Easy.
An opening.
How about this?
Easy.
Take
Take that! Time to end this!
I'm done.
The enemy officer
We have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat and prepare for the next battle. Here I go.
You're done for! Feel my wrath! Let's go. Got you!
This is how you do it!
This one. With all my might.
Don't stop!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that!
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
An opening.
The fight is glorious! Stupendous!
Ah, it is you. And I've nothing more to worry about.
With all my might. Time to attack. Gotta be quicker than that.
But insane.
Rebuild my power. With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time I see you,
you're finished!
I cannot afford to fall here.
I'm glad it's you who has come to my aid. I would choose no other.
Could be gone. That was a truly embarrassing spectacle.
God damn.
Still, thank you for your help.
Turn the tables.
Don't stop!
With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
This is going great. Keep up the
this
pace
surprises
and push on forward.
The enemy officer has been
I was
defeated.
hoping to end it here. If Cao Cao is to
The enemy
escape
officer
now.
has been defeated.
I knew I could count on you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
With all my might. Time to attack. Take this. Time to attack.
Good.
Let's end this.
Whittle down to nothing.
The enemy officer
Let us postpone
has been
this fight
defeated.
until next time. Farewell.
Time to attack.
Take this. Take this.
Nice. Time to act. With all my might. Turn the tables. Take this. Time to attack.
I am ready.
Take that.
This is how you do it!
Time to end this.
I was careless.
The enemy officer has been
We
defeated.
have no choice but to fall back. I'm ending this. We're so close.
Time to act.
Don't stop! Don't stop!
Take this. Let's end this.
I feel weak.
The enemy officer
Lord Cao
has been defeated.
Over here! The enemy won't find us here.
Survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes. Liu Bei.
I'm gonna have to replay the mission just so I can stop Huang Gai in time, but I'll probably just do that on my own without making a video on that one.
I wonder sometimes if heaven is on his side. But still, I am alive, which means my own share of heaven's luck has not completely run out. I will not give up this fight. Many good men have sacrificed themselves for my ambition. Everything we have gained so far is thanks to you, your bravery and heroism. My very life is a testament to all those who have died for my cause, and all those who still live to fight. The future is still in our hands.
Lord Cao.
We will prevail no matter what. Do not fail me now.